What's up, guys? Emster No Soups back today with another video, and today I am fulfilling someone from my Discord's request for a long time. Barney, this video is for you. This is the video on Dillon Brooks, or as he would like to call Big Dill. Dillon Brooks last season was giving you a solid 14, 3, and 3, along with a steal, and got you a second team all defensive team going off of this season. And now that he's a Houston Rocket, I do believe that Big Dill, as Barney would like to call him, Dillon Brooks, can for sure provide some value to this young team. Maybe not necessarily always in the stat sheet, but more so in a culture and locker room way. Just like how you guys can affect it by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to the video. I would really appreciate it, you guys. We're trying to hit 600 by the end of September. We're nearing the season finally. And let me know what you guys want to see down below. And as always, this is Emster No Soups, and we are about to break down the actual hidden value of somebody like Dillon Brooks. And by doing that, we're first going to look at Dillon Brooks as a playmaker and facilitator. So let's get right into it. So coming up here on this first play in transition, Brooks is going to call for the ball as Shea's already now focused on the ball, man. And Adams has a wide open run to the rim, which he's able to help facilitate. And again, look here, Dillon Brooks is going to get the look at the man off the pick and roll. And Jaren Jackson's going to come off an off-ball screen and get the wide-open perimeter shot that Brooks helps get through the pass. And I think Brooks as a passer is underrated. So look here, wide open in the corner due to Brooks as an attacking guard. And that's what I think Brooks can really provide this team. If he can be your tertiary playmaker or facilitator or even just a passer, I think he's actually solid at that role. It's just that, again, the issue is at times when the Grizzlies are down and, they're a team that's competing versus a team like the Rockets that are still rebuilding. I think that, especially with someone like Ime Udoka, we could see Brooks become that third playmaker or passer for a team like the Rockets, which I think could really help them out. Because, again, you're lessening the burden of playmaking on someone like Jalen Green, who his main thing at this point, at least in his career, should really be scoring. So maybe helping him out with that could really, really help this team out. And then, of course, coming up here, we're going to see him as a scorer. So Brooks is going to be off ball. Now, I do think he has to move a little more off ball here. But he does recognize the opportunity and gets the wide open man off the pump fake and then gets a really strong finish. And that's the one thing I like about Brooks' game. It's a strong finish. Brooks here is going to attack the rim. Again, that's what I think Brooks could help provide. So coming off here, he's going to have a staggered screen and then get the wide open man, and he only has one guy behind him. He gets a nice little floater game in. And I think that's what Dillon Brooks, again, can help provide for this team. If he does a little bit of those off-screen cuts or off-ball movements, I think for someone like Jalen Green, or even, you got one of the Thompson twins, Amen Thompson, I think that could really help them as playmakers and facilitators. If Dillon Brooks is not just going to stand in the perimeter where he's not really at his best and is instead going to be helping apply some rim pressure, considering, again, you have a shorter Jalen Green. Thompson is going to apply rim pressure too, but I think he can help provide some on a team that doesn't really have too much. And then coming up here, we're going to talk about, obviously, Dillon Brooks' best attribute, and that's his defense. Coming up here on this play, as we see, Brooks is still off the ball, but he's just able to so cleanly intercept this pass from Simmons and keep the ball in bounds to get an offensive play going in transition. Again, take a look here. As Durant goes past Brooks, Brooks is able to keep persistent and help force the turnover from Durant and then turns that into transition offense. As he gets past Kyrie, it gets a tough finish. So again, take a look here. As Brooks fights through the screen, Durant fumbles it, and again, just is able to push into transition. And this right here is a tough finish from someone like Dillon Brooks. And I'm just going to be 100% honest with you guys. Those are looks you do not see in Houston very often. I don't know how many Houston Rockets games you guys have been watching, but the defense on that team, you and I be playing about the same amount of defense as that team be doing sometimes. So to me, at the bare minimum, if you don't think Dillon Brooks and what I've shown you about his offensive game could translate to this team, I promise you, on everything that is good, that man will help them at least as a defensive presence on the perimeter. Because right now, they do not have any. None. Zero. It does not exist. If he could help funnel them into somebody like Jabari Smith Jr., who I've done a video on, I might leave the link to that in the description. then that could be huge. Help funnel them into a Shingu to get better around the rim as an interior presence. That could help establish a defensive identity, which I hope that Coach Ime Udoka is able to bring to this team from Boston. So as always, guys, this is Mr. Nose Hoops. Leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Don't forget, I left a poll in the community tab talking about if you guys want me to break down a whole playoff series. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. The offseason is starting to drag, guys. School's starting up again. But as always, this is Mr. Nose Hoops. Love and appreciate all your guys' support. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace out.